Yo, yo, yo! Trademarked by Eddie Lugo Studios. Eddie, it looks like you could use some more coffee. Let's have some together, and I brought my big mug. Now that's what I call a hot toffee coffee.
Good morning, everybody, and I hope you're listening to K102, K station again, something like that. Morning, everybody. Jacono time. Oh, Mamma mia. What's happening? How's everybody doing? I know Mr. John was already here earlier, waiting before even me. And now we're here. Ay. What a day. So let's see what's going on. Mr. John is also here already. Adventures at and Gardening with DJ is also here. The tourist also. Good morning, fellows. Thank you very much for that raid coming over from Jimmy's on this Friday morning. Funny story that happened to me yesterday, but I'll tell you in a minute. Mr. Low Jones also here. Alice Lugo Studios. Good morning, everyone. I hope you'll have an awesome day. Good morning to you, baby, and everybody's giving you a good morning. Lloyd Jones also. Yes, and even to DJ also. So everybody is complimenting everyone. Very nice. I'm not driving today at all. Are you at the campsite already today? You spending the weekend till Sunday night or something like that? Or are you home, Jimmy? You're probably home or not driving right now. So me neither. I'm home too. I'm not driving either. So Hammer, how you doing, sir? Good morning, everybody. Yo, and more yos. Ay. Well, yesterday I went to take a nap around 11 o'clock in the morning. I didn't wake up till Alice got home. She got home almost at 6 p.m. So last night I was in yesterday we came up last night. Oh, very good. Nice. Enjoy the weekend. I woke up at almost 6 p.m. So I slept a good almost 7 hours yesterday. So last night, of course, when it's time to go to bed, my eyes are itching, but I don't want to go to bed yet because I know if I go to bed around the same time we usually go together, I know by 2 o'clock in the morning I'm going to open my eyes and I'm going to be up. So instead of going to bed, I stay watching TV. I watch the new series of Star Trek, the whole first movie, 2 hours and a few minutes on it. So I watched the whole thing. And I was feeling hungry, man. And I'm like, wait a minute. If I go eat now, I'm gonna have to stay awake a little longer. And I'm feeling tired. So I think I'd rather go lay down. So I did. I lay down. It took me a while, and I finally fell asleep. I said, I'd rather take a rest now than stay up all night. Because what am I gonna do? Just watch TV all night and know that? No. And then sleep during the day again? So no. So I kind of stayed there, and I did fell asleep. I have no idea what time, and all of a sudden I feel my stomach going, like really, really going at it. So I did. We will be here till Monday. All right, cool, nice long weekend. Full 4 days, nice. So I went ahead and did not get up, stay in bed. But after that growling stopped, I out like a light, and the alarm went off, and I did not want to get up. This is like wake up. I'm like, no. I got stuff really into it. So, but I end up, I got up. As soon as she left the room, I say, I better get up, otherwise I'm gonna fall asleep again. Then when she gets back in a few minutes, she's gonna have to smack me around, and I don't want to go through that. She turns the light on, and that light is without consequences. It's a pain, when you're in that much darkness, and then that big bright lights. I think it's like three light bulbs inside the room, and they're the either 75 watts or 100. It's bright in there. So yeah. So amen to that. So Jamie's gonna hang out up in the mountains. I mean, you should show some pictures as to tourists. What do you got up there? Just mountains? Is there a lake? What do you do? Trails? Campfire? Is any bears up there too? You go do any fishing? Any hunting? I don't know. So many things you could be doing up there. Doing some of the illegal drinking stuff. I don't know. You sell it in Boston to the tourists. You go to the pier and park the car at the park, and then sell it out with a wicked tuna. Yes. Moose, yes. There definitely gotta be some moose up there. A beating with love. Hey, she stole my thunder. Hola, ¿cómo estás, cariño? Muy bien, espero. Saludos y muchos saludos para ti. How's everything? How you doing? Come on in. She stole my thunder from Johnny, Mr. Gaylor. Why am I calling you Johnny? All of a sudden, I'm thinking of the super that we had in Brooklyn. Who knows if he's still there? So, hey, check it out. I'm a cafe machine. Alice got me that yesterday. Very nice, comfy shirt. So, yes, todo bien, muy bien. Gracias. It's a beautiful place. Oh, man. No wonder you're going up there. Hell yeah. Is it a private camp? Well, not really private, like a New Hampshire. I think it's in New Hampshire, right? Is there a park where you could go and rent a spot and park your camper there and hang out for some time, right? I think you're taking a month or so. Last week we drove the bikes through the mountains. It was fantastic. I've been all the way to Manchester in New Hampshire. I think was it New Hampshire? Yeah, I was staying in Poughkeepsie. Alex came up and spent the weekend with me up there. She took the rail from New York. I drove down to Boston, picked her up. She spent the weekend with me, and then on that weekend, we went to the mall in New Hampshire, very close by. We crossed the border, went to the mall, hang out there, had either lunch or dinner. I think it was a TGI Fridays or something like that. Really mentioned, yeah. And then I went all the way up there to get a shot glass in a shirt from. At the time, I was collecting Harley Davidsons from everywhere I was going. Most of my collection is from California because I was spending a lot at the time. I spent a lot of time in California, so I went to a bunch of stores. Always got a shot glass and a shirt. So I think I got about not much, maybe a good 12 shirts from Harley Davidson. Never wore them. They're brand new. They're still even with the tags. And one of my containers in there. I need to bring those containers out and start going through them. Check that out. So you live right next door. It's the largest city in the state. Toys R Us is across the street from that mall. I can't recall if I know we do many stores up there, but I don't think I did that one. That store. I know we did a few in Boston itself in the city. Where else? Pennsylvania, we did a bunch. New York, down below near the city, not anywhere in the country. Here in Georgia, we did a few. At least a couple. I did. I know I did a couple here. South Carolina. Most of the remodels that I did was in Florida because it was a lot easier for me to drive to from Miami. So most of the state we did Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, um, one in Mobile, Alabama. I remember. I will never forget the store. I will never forget the store. Um, what you might call it? Texas. We did a whole bunch. Then I went into Babies R Us, and we went back to Texas to do a whole bunch. California again. I mean, I was all over California, and I was there so much that I'm like, nope, I could never live here. Traffic is one thing. The vibe is so different from the East Coast. It's more of a Latino feel to it, and in California, and no, and it's just the timing. Everything is different. The time zones too never work for me, even though I got used to the deal and all that. But no, I work at the Toys R Us on Central Park, I think West. Nice, check that out. I visited the one in Times Square at the time. I went down to the offices and saw their way they store in that store. It was so amazing, a building in different levels and stuff. But I knew that I didn't want to work in that place. I'm glad that I was there before and then after it got done. And unfortunately, the store got taken out of there because rent went sky high, and I think they went double the price. I think they were paying like 55 million a year in rent, and it went to about 110 or 100 and something. And they told us, like, nope, we're out of here. I mean, that store was packed, packed, packed. Every time you walked in that place, it was packed with tourists. People were buying something, even they had little souvenirs and stuff with taxis and shirts and a whole bunch of stuff for younger kids. Even the bags said Toys R Us Times Square on it. I think I have a couple of them saved up. It was extremely nice. California, the land of fruits and nuts. Yes, plenty of fruits and plenty of nuts too. A lot of nuts on that side. Uh, New Hampshire is a beautiful state. We have beaches, mountains, U.S. history, close to Maine, Vermont, Mass, and Canada. Yes, 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 yes. You got that right. Acropolis is across the street. Yes. Oh, what? Yeah, it used to be. Yes, I know. I know what you meant. They're all gone now, at least here in the state. And now the new company that is coming back out, Toys R Us, it's not the same company. So totally, it's the two schmucks that walked away with 400 million when they went bankrupt, supposedly, and they closed down, liquidated everything. The two guys that own it now, they walked away with 400 million. Meanwhile, 33,000 employees got screwed. I left a few months before the whole thing went to the shits. So yes, Eddie, if you and Alice come to New Hampshire, you can stay in our RV and we will show you the New England area. Oh, thank you. I've been in New England area a few times, and one of our times was also in Maine. We drove from New York. Was it New York? No, Virginia. I think it was Virginia. Yeah, from Virginia, we drove all the way to Maine. We stayed at hotel up there near one of my buddies from college. We went hang out at his house in South Portland. Uh, I've been there like three times with him. First time he was living in downtown Portland, and me and my other buddy that in Miami, that we all three of us went to school in Miami Beach. We all got together and spent a whole week up there. 2 weeks before 9/11, or 2 weeks after. Yeah, 2 weeks after 9/11, we spent a whole week in Maine. I remember walking on the airports, and it was some scary shit. Military people, soldiers walking around with the M16s and all that, and dogs everywhere, smelling everybody. it was rough. And Anthony, at phone, how you doing, my dear? Good morning. Good morning to you and your stalker. Hope you're having a simple, easy going day and not being bothered by that dude, whoever that guy is. You hear me? Angela's gonna curse me out. So yes. Plenty of strawberries in California, though. I tell you that. Plenty of strawberries and macadamia nuts, and also nutties everywhere. So yes, yes, and more. Yes. Uh, I um I kind of miss the traveling back and forth and all that, but I don't really miss California much. I've been, I spent a lot of time there. I spent about, I will say, if I was to add everything, about a year, about a whole year out of my life, I spent that in California doing remodels, new stores. When I went to work with a different company, when I left Toys R Us 2017, I got into a company that also did remodels, also, and a lot of merchandising. And we did a lot of West Marine stores, especially in California, Seattle, um, uh, Oregon. Oregon, we did a lot of Petcos. Also in New York, I did a few Petcos up in upstate. Long Island, I did one too. Maryland. Oh man, like I said, especially in Florida, I did a lot. California and Torrance. I mean, Southern California. I did plenty of Petcos. We also did a bunch of Pet Boys on the Northeast, a lot too. Did you actually work for them or contract to them? I worked with them. I was an employee. Toys R Us started in 1990 till 2017, so 27 years. I even worked in on the main warehouses in Miami, and I was everywhere. I got sent to work in Puerto Rico in '93. I went there for 2 weeks, ended up staying 6 years. At the 6 year mark, that's when the remodels began, and the implementation team started. And I wanted to get into that, so I got transferred back to Miami to my old store, and then I did a whole bunch of years out on the road. I was just going back to the store during Christmas if I wanted to work, and then when I did baby showers, I every Christmas. It wasn't Christmas on babies. Babies' heavy season was in February. That's when a lot of the moms were giving birth. How's that timing? I have no idea, but that's how it was. So the thing was that if I wanted to during Christmas, if I wanted to work, I could go to one of the stores. The good thing about that was that the store would get 40 hours out of their added to their budget because I was there. The store wasn't paying me. My own group was paying me, so I was free to go in and come out whenever I feel like it. So if I went to work in the store and something bad happened, they mistreated me or something, I was able to just walk out like nothing. The store manager could not do anything to me or curse me out or nothing. But you know, I wasn't on a rebellious guy when I worked for the company. So I showed up in the store in Pembroke Pines, and I remember they were doing the truck at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the time I chose to be there to work with the trucks and help out with the warehouse. So at the time I was a department head, so I went in as a department head in the store, and I don't recall meeting the guy. I took over. I As soon as I came in, I took over. We had the truck done by 11 o'clock in the morning. Everything was put away, cleaned up, everything ready to go. And the manager shows up at noon, and he comes in the back, calls me to the stock area, receiving area, and I go back there. He says, "What happened to the truck? How come the truck is not here?" I look at him like, "What? How come the truck is not here?" So the truck is being put away and everything. You didn't check the paperwork when you came in? He goes, "No." He came straight when he showed up at the store. He went straight to the back to check on how things were going. And then when he didn't find anything back there, so he's like, "What the hell?" Man, and he just, I think he almost hugged me. I think he almost did, if I recall right. And he says, "You got to work here for me. You have to work for me." I was like, "What are you talking about?" Every time the guys there, they want to take a break. And I can say, no, no, no breaks, no breaks, no breaks. We got to finish this truck. We got to finish this truck. We got to finish it. After the truck, you could go ahead, take a half hour break if you want. But right now, no, no, no. If you got to smoke or something, go out right outside, do a couple minutes of it, come right back in because we got to finish this truck. I mean, I was on it, on it, on it. They didn't know who I was, so they went with it. And I mean, I think I was the shortest guy there. And but me and my mouth, I was round like a lion, and everybody was working their butt off. And we got the truck done, man. I'm telling you. And freaking store manager, he's like, "No, you gotta come here. You gotta leave whatever you're doing and come work with me." No, 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 no. Dude, I said, I have it too easy, too nice. I make a lot more on this team that I do being at a store, and I don't think it's gonna be working. Besides, I'm only doing this because it's the Christmas break. So I was doing that for about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, and then I had to leave again and get on the team and start on the schedule, and either drive or fly to wherever we were working at. So, I mean, I did it for about 8 or 9 years, the back and forth. So yes, happy Friday, Lo Jones, Super Antonetta, fun. Good morning, dear. Good morning again. Baby season, yeah, I'm telling you, for some odd reason, February, the beginning of March is when baby season starts. It's like, how, who the hell times this out? What's happening during the summer the year before? You know what I mean? Around Mother's Day, that's when things happen. I guess some mommies were getting nice presents and maybe one or two many flows to the body, and hey, how you doing? Come here. So make me a mommy. So yeah, the following February, March, bing, 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 bam, and Baby Stars was selling a bunch of stuff. So that's when they had their major sales. That's when they had a lot of the big things going on. A lot of tarpet sales outside. I mean, I some of the stuff I do miss because it was fun. Uh, it was just so much to do at in the stores, man. I'm telling you, some of the stores I do miss, some stores I do not miss whatsoever. There's some employees that I still remember that were pins in the asses, and some people that were just effing great. My toughest job was working in Brooklyn. That was my toughest out of all. The attitude is way different. It's where you're, this is my store. Don't mess with me kind of attitude on everybody. And the ownership was amazing. How you come in and somebody like another department manager will tell me, "You work for me and you got to do what I'm saying." Like, no, no, I don't. I work for Toys R Us. I don't work for you. So there was a lady at in Brooklyn that we had a problem with that. She's like, the moment I came in, she's like, "Whatever I tell you, you have to do." Like, no, no, I don't. Number one, I've been with the company longer than you, and I have never been gone through that. So I mean, you want me to work with you? I'll work with you. You want me to work for you? I don't think so, baby. That's not gonna happen. So I was trying to get myself into daytime again, and because of her attitude, the store manager went with her decision and kept me at night. And eventually at night, that's what pushed me out of there. I finally started looking into something else, and things began to get really really awkward. Like people were leaving, or supervisors were getting fired, managers were getting transferred to another stores, hours were getting cut. All of a sudden, I lose my full time, and I go like, something's not right. Time to get the hell out of here. So I contacted some of my buddies that I have back from when I worked with the company in 2003, 2004. And as soon as I got contacted, within 2 weeks, I had a job with them, and I left. I left. Then the manager that I had at night, I knew they were trying to get rid of me. And so one of the oldest employees and highest pay, and it was just weird, and I get in my notice. And I know the store manager called the manager that had with me at night. She's like telling me, why are you leaving us? I'm like, for the last 4 years, you two been trying to get rid of me. Now you're asking me why am I leaving? I'm out of here. I didn't give it no notice or nothing. I mean, I was there. I gave the notice on Tuesday, I think it was. And then Friday night was my last night. I was scheduled to work Saturday night. I said, I won't be here because I had to fly Sunday morning. I had to be in Wisconsin to work at Germantown in Wisconsin. So I told him, I won't be here Saturday night, so get somebody else. Once I clock in Friday night, Saturday morning, I'm done. And if you want me, I could leave right now. No, you could stay the week, Otherwise, they could have really let me go right there if they wanted to. I would have taken the whole week off. It would have been nice to relax, get back used to the daytime deals again. It was just really, really messed up the way things happened at the end. So it was time to move on. Time to move on. So, besides Mr. John Geller here, anybody else work for toys, or you all know what Toys R Us is anyway, right? I hope so. I'm telling you, it's a store that is needed. I could really use a Toys R Us nowadays. Another thing that it was downfall for Toys R Us was the getting into the online business. Toys R Us got into the business too late. So Amazon took over big time, and there was no way to mass produce the quickness and the so cheap that Amazon was doing it. So I mean, Toys R Us just fell behind and more behind and more behind. And a lot of the times when you order online, a lot of stuff if they don't have it on the warehouse, they'll go to the stores. So every morning I had to check. There was a system I had to check. Sometimes I had one order. Sometimes I had 17 orders. So those orders had to be picked up by 8 o'clock in the morning, packed up, sealed on a box, and labeled and everything and ready to go. As soon as the UPS guy showed up or FedEx, out of there. They had to take a break and they had to leave the same morning because they had a 2-day deal to get to the customer's house. So in a lot of stuff, sometimes we did not have them, or we could only ship stuff that was in great shape. If the box was damaged or broken open or something, you could not send it. So a lot of times I have to deny the pickup and then check with the stores around that had it, make a transfer, go to the store on my own car, go to the store, pick it up, bring it back to my store, and ship it the next morning even quicker. So yeah, tell me about it. It was a lot of running around, and I did a lot of that running back and forth on my own. So you can watch our videos to get us watch time. Oh, Kusis, Kusis, go ahead and put your link in the chat, Mr. Mike. Go ahead and do either creator or hashtag ELS. Your link will be here, and people here, if they have the chance, they could go to your channel and check it out and give you some watch hours. Anthony, Adventures in Gardening with DJ. DJ also is looking into getting some watch hours. So DJ, if you're still here, go ahead and put your link in the chat. I think you might be gone by now, but if you're back or listening, just go ahead and do so. So that could check you out. I do add, I have Gardening with DJ add on to the list that I do on Facebook every morning. On the bottom, there's a list of different channels that are also could be look into it. I don't have neither premieres or lives or times on them, but at least since they do show up here on the chats in the morning, I put them on the list. Like Kusi, you're also there. Usually on the weekends, you're either Friday or Saturday, you have a premiere or something going on. I add you to it. Antoinette, I found she's always there on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., even though her thumbnail says 9 p.m. I don't know why she's doing that, but okay. and now she goes on at 8. The first time I saw the thunder, I did put it at 9, and she went on that night. She went up at 8. I said like, oh, okay, so it's not me. It has 9 on the thunder, but she comes in at 8. So 8 o'clock it is. I'm sitting here. I was just talking with Meg. Hey, no problem, DJ. Like I said, I knew you were here. Or hey, whatever you're doing, that's your own thing. You want to be here, you're here. If you're not, that's fine too. So you could have a different morning than me. It's Friday anyway. Weekends in a few hours will be the weekend. Well, it's already the weekend to me anyway. So uh 8 p.m., 9 p.m. same difference. Yep. That's what I say. Yes, man, yes, man, yes, man. I don't understand why my thumbnail does that. Blame it on that dude that's always talking to you, all right? That's what I would do. It's that guy that is hanging around with you. Good morning, thank you, Anthony Pond. Yes, 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 yes. Very nice, very nice. This is I will put your videos on now, and I know if Cheryl is here, she'll be doing the same thing too. So if you can, Mike, come back at 9 a.m. when we do the Go Live Together show. Also, make a comment there, and I think Cheryl will put you in. She's always watching different channels, so that could be one of the deals. Now, let me see where this coffee is still good. It got cold. Now it's gone. Going good morning. Hi, baby. Because it's here. She's saying good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Mama. Lay down, Ma. Lay down. Come on. Why not? She's not too happy right now. She's hanging out here with me. She's been around me all morning. She does spend a lot of time around me. She my baby. She loves me. I know she loves me. She's always I walk in the kitchen, she follows me. She's not next to me, but she walks in the kitchen with me. Then she waits by the fridge. Then if I walk in the bathroom, sometimes she walks in there with me, or she just waits outside. But the door, then I walk here to the living room, and she follows me and lays next to me, or goes and lays back there. That's where you usually find her back there, laying down with her eyes closed, and she is listening. She's just there, keeping an eye on me, making sure that nothing happens to me, because she owns me. Cats go like that. They own us humans. And when Pebbles comes up and she kind of hangs around me a lot, then she comes over and kind of pushes Pebbles away, like saying, he should mine. Right, Mama? I wish I could grab her and put her here on the screen, but she's gonna be mad. They don't like to be picked up. See, when they were little kittens, we hardly ever picked them up. We always let them run around and do their thing. Alice picked them up a few times, but then once they started growing, Alice was always working. She'll come home around 7 o'clock at night. So I was home with them most of the day, but I let them alone. I let them do the playing around. Because did what Pebbles do now that is laying on my lap. I put the blanket on me, and that's where she used to hang out with me, watch TV. I could be watching TV and all that, and she'd be there with me. She's literally looking at the TV like, like stuck there. She'd be watching a movie with me, and then eventually, now that we live down here in Georgia, once I start doing the blanket again, then Pebbles took over. She's like, "Oh, now it's my turn." It's like, what the hell? Because it's very rare the moment that she'll either walk through the blanket or lay down for a bed for maybe like 3 minutes, and then she gets up again and takes up. I guess it's her sister's scent in it that she doesn't want to deal with it. Right, Mama? Right, baby? Hey, how you doing? Was what's with the sad face? What's with the This is the blanket I'm talking about. She likes it. She's on it right now. I mean, she was. Now she's on top of Ali's laptop, sitting over there. I don't know what she's doing. Getting some cool from the metal or something. So who knows? So yes, man, I am running late today. No, you're not running late today. You're here. You're here, senor. Uh, yeah, went to the park yesterday when took her for a ride in the car, and she loved it. Yo, um, it's well. The cats here, they've never been outside except for the time that we drove down from New York. And here they might go outside usually in the on the back porch. If we're me and Alice are doing something in the back and we leave the door open, they will walk out and kind of smell out and eventually come out for a bit and look around and do their smelling stuff and all that stuff. But then they'll come right back in. Any noise, they fly back in. Now the front door, I could leave it open. Nope. Uh, Pickles might stick her head out and look out. But I think since there are cars driving by and all that, they hear that noise and they don't like it. So if you're running late, then walk on time. I like that. I like that. So it's the weather. Oh, it's Friday. No worries. There you go. Yep. Good morning to you. For Antoinette, it's fun. They predicted fog for today. No fog here, but there was just okay. Okay. Take it like that. Don't worry. Harley's eventually going to be becoming the Charlie cat. We're getting her used to being in the car. Nice. All right. Pretty cool. This two they always stay here. They don't. I don't like them outside. I don't want them catching these. And there's a few cats coming around and very worried about that. They're male cats and I think they're gonna score. No, it's not gonna happen. Not with my babies. Besides, they're fixed. They won't get pregnant anyway. So we just don't want to deal with that mess every month and having one of them get pregnant. Then what are we gonna do with the little kittens? I'm not gonna give them away. I'm gonna keep them. So what if there are seven of them? 9 cats in here? I don't think so. Two is enough. Two keep us busy as it is. They give us company. They give us their fun sometimes. Sometimes they fight out of the blue. So no, right now, because it's here, I have no idea where Pebbles is at. She's probably hiding behind the sofa, staying away. So we'll see. We'll see what the deal is. So a CME will be here soon at 8 o'clock in the morning. Of course, they're up to no good. And then we have Mr. Chet. He'll be on at 8:30 today to do his Freaky Friday show. So keep an eye on that. Especially with CME now, and then Chet later at 8:30. Then I'll be back at 9 a.m. with Jeremy and Cheryl to do a whole hour of getting together and see what they're up to today, see how things that happen on today's history, like Jimmy does every morning, what ships are on the Galveston port, hanging out in there, where the other ships are at, in the Western Caribbean side of places. We've been talking about another cruise last night on Rob's Live. He's booking another group in April 3rd, I believe. April 3rd, yeah, 2027. Out of Galveston, I believe. Also to the Western Caribbean, but this one is going to I think it's Roatan, Cozumel, in someplace else. I don't know if it's custom. I can't recall. And we looked into it, and Alex does have the clearance on that week, so we'll be taking a look into it. In 2027 on the Carnival Dream, I believe, and apparently it's at a good price. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Eddie, the crazy cat lady with 30 cats. Could you imagine? Mary's cats would like to go on a car ride to the PetSmart and go cat shopping with her. Oh, that's so cute. I wish I could do that with this cat, but I don't know. I never put them on a belt to take them outside. maybe someday we'll take them out for a ride and see how they behave. They're just gonna go crazy. So we'll see. Maybe it might be hard to get them later. Gonna have to have a bell because then to get them out, that's the only way to get them out because they could sleep out or something. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, I had 19 cats at one point in time. Could you imagine? No. Mm-mm. Maybe they're outside, but not in the house. See, I will not take them outside. So I will definitely keep them in the house. So yes, oh my God, that is crazy. Yep, you better believe that. Now we only have Harley and Turbo. All right, very good. Turbo is your black one, right? I worked with two different women. We had 10 plus. Who had 10 plus? No, 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 no. On my phone, the tunnel, it says 8. On my husband's phone, it says 9 for my life. Weird. Don't worry about it. I know it's 8 o'clock. So that's why sometimes I get confused with the 8 or 9. The first time I did, and I went ahead and put you for 9. And then when I went in to check on that Wednesday night, you were already on at 8. So I know for sure your Wednesdays at 8. Once in a blue moon, you throw me a curve and pop in with a premiere or a live out of nowhere doing something else, and that I wasn't prepared for it. I checked the night before. If I see a thumbnail for the next day, that's where I put you in. But I usually know that even if you have a thumbnail, that usually Wednesdays, you're gonna be on that time. So yes, yes, yes. There's some of the channels here, they're already set to a timing. So I make sure to stick with it. And unless let's say like today's Wednesday morning and I don't see I don't know for you on the rest of the day, or I find out that you're not gonna be on, then I'll go ahead and take it. Or otherwise I just leave you on the list. You just, hey, it's already there. Why make the changes? It's just one day, no big deal. So Jimmy says cruising cozies, hey. Yeah, Turbo, the black and white cat. Yep. All right, that's the one I saw on the back porch with the lights and all that. I like that. I like your back thing with those lights. Maybe it's a different time zones. No, she's on the East Coast. Something's not right with the timing of it. So no big deal. Maybe the thumbnail's already set with the 9 p.m. because it's already she'll have to do a brand new one to change it. So, but hey, it's up to her. One woman traveled from California with a whole clouder. She kept leaving them in hotel rooms when she couldn't catch them again. Can you imagine the next guy? Yeah. Oh, the lady that went in to clean the room. She opens the door and that cat comes out, screaming something. So yes. Hi, Mama. She's back again. Yep. Yes, yes. I know. Oh, wow. That was my worry too. When we left New York, we stopped in Virginia. Bless you. We stopped in Virginia for the night, and my worry was that we have to let them loose because we had them on the cage, the two little carry-ons that we have for them, traveling from New York to there. That was a 7-hour drive. When I had them in the car, I put the blanket on top of them to cover them up so they could feel relaxed because that's the first time they ever were yeah, Mama, driving around. They've been on the buses before when we took them to get vaccinated and have surgeries and all that. We took them to a Petco nearby to get flu shots and stuff. So, but the thing is that when we got there and let them loose, I brought in one of the litter boxes with me, thing of food and water for them to be loose those few hours that we were going to be there. My worry was in the morning. Maybe they were going to get stuck underneath the bed. They'll find some little hole where to hide, and it would have been the problem in the morning to get them again and continue our next 10 hours of traveling. But somehow, by the time I got up and got ready, Alice had both cats in their containers, in their baskets again. So I don't know how she did it, but awesome. So we went ahead and I got him back in the car, got everything together. I went up front, signed out, or Alice did. One of us did. We stopped, got some coffee at a Wawa nearby, and out of there. We left about 8 o'clock in the morning. We made it here to the house about 6 p.m. Brought them in first than anything, and opened the two carry-ons, and I filmed the whole thing. They both coming out and smelling, and walking 2 steps and smelling, and 3 steps and smelling, and out of the blue, Pika just started going all over the place. Pebbles was very eerie of touching or where she was moving to, but eventually, within the hour, they knew the place already. So yes, yes, yes. I had one cat in my whole life. He was awesome that I wrote a book about him and about to never have a cat again. Hey, I know this is our first time with cats, so we'll see. Well, we'll see how we're gonna react once they're gone. So that's why we try to keep them inside and keep them coming around as much as possible. Hopefully, they'll last a good 20 years. Maybe they might last longer than us. Who knows? We'll see. To understand the never again part. Now he has dogs, so he has 2 little dogs at home. So maybe Logos, maybe he it hit him hard when the cat, So it's just one of those deals. I always had dogs in my life now, and finally got cats. Even though when me and my brother were younger, we had chickens in Puerto Rico, and a lady next door had cats, and those cats came over one night and they killed all our chickens. They ripped the cages apart. They took the chickens out. They killed them all. So me and my brother went to Kmart. We bought each other a BB gun. We came back to the house. We went up in the roof of the house. We had a 2-level house, and from up there we shot a lot of the cats. A lot of the cats left. Many of them died because of what we shot them at. So we had our revenge. But then eventually, as I grew older, things began to look different. You look at things different as you get older. So out of the blue, we were living in an apartment in New York. You can't have no dog in New York, man. You got to bring him out and go take him for a walk, and you got to pick up their poop and all that. And no, we had a cat when he was little. Pee in the toilet. Oh, cool. I wish these two will do that, but no, they don't. Yes, it was. We had a cool cats that were pretty cool. Heading to work. See you later. Have a blessed weekend. Mike, you do the same. Stay out of trouble, right? No cat would ever be able to compete with the ghost. Punt the cat. So we have dogs now. Okay, the ghost. The dog cat combo is nice. Oh my God. She would balance on the ball and do her business. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. I'm telling you. I wish these two will do it. It'll save me so much time working on those freaking cat litter boxes here. I have 2 of them. Soon I'm gonna have to get a 3rd one. So yes. Yep. I'm gonna have to get a 3rd box real soon. Not comparison needed. Yeah, there's a big difference between cats and dogs, man. Dogs are so needy. Cats don't care. Cats just they want something, they come to you. Otherwise, they just go lay around and don't want to be bothered. Just leave them alone. They're self-sufficient. They do their own business. You just got to make sure that you got water and food for them, and clean their boxes. And A-okay. They'll give you plenty of love. They show it without showing it, and they're nice when they want to do so. Yeah. I am very happy to have the cats. Alice is going with them, so yeah, we'll see. Oh my God, it's after 8 o'clock. Sorry, guys. I'm ranting about my kitties here, and I keep not realizing that I'm overdue, and it's time to go oversee me. So I want you guys to go there. Sorry, I keeping you over here. Go check the CME out, and then don't forget Chet at 8:30 right after, and be doing his Wacky Friday thing, right? So I'll see you guys over there. And if not, I'll see you guys back 9 a.m. when go live together, right? See you soon. Bye.